Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Today we are continuing with Hogwarts Legacy. Last episode we cut my character's hair. Well, I did that before the episode, but that's when I showed you guys. Decided that she don't want long hair no more, so she cut it. She was gonna shave it, but she felt like if she shave it, she's gonna look too much like her mom. So she just did this, cause like yeah, she would look too much like her mom. Like look at her, and look at her mom. You see how like similar they look? This is my Gryffindor. Sorry, now I want to show you all my characters. His name is Eggo Waffles. His name is George W. Bush. Yeah, his name is Eggo Waffles. That's him. Look at him. Look at him. That's George. This is my Slytherin. Yeah. So this episode we're going to be... We have no quest to do right now. Like, there's not a single quest. Oh, no, I lied. I lied. We have quest. Oh, we got it! We're doing this one first. But before, we had no quest. Because when I ended it, we didn't have any quests. But that means we're going to have owls, right? Maybe from him. Nope. Because I felt like him. Hello friend, I have thrilling news. I believe my next upgrade to be even more impressive than the last. Yep. So we're gonna do this one and then we're gonna go talk to Niam. Because I think this is gonna start the third trial. Oh, there's another quest. Actually, let's go do this one because it's already here. And I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna have to talk to her because I already put the bells where they go.
If he thinks he's getting away with this, he hasn't.
Pardon me. Is everything all right?
No, it's not. We only had 2 bells to go, but she just had to go and spoil things.
I'm afraid I don't follow. Who spoiled things? Also, what bells?
Professor Black ordered Mr. Moon to take down the bells in the bell tower. Said they were giving him a headache. Those bells are a part of Hogwarts. I wasn't about to let that happen. So, I asked my friend Adelaide to help me put them back. We've always been a duo of sorts, Adelaide and Evangeline. Addie and Evie. Anyway, it was going swimmingly until Black started asking questions. Then she wasn't comfortable with our rule breaking. Now I'm stuck, unable to tell which bell goes where.
Is it really that important that the bells go back up?
Is it really that important? They're part of the school's history. Those bells likely told a young Merlin that he was running late to Charms, or called Ignatia Wildsmith to dinner. We can't simply fiddle with history. We're meant to be its stewards.
It's certainly an odd decree, even for Black. Taking down the bells for a headache.
I agree. I thought it might also have been that they interrupted his hourly naps. That's all he does in his office, you know. But then I heard... Can you keep a secret?
I can.
I heard from Alice, who heard from Ollie, who heard from Eugenia, that it's because the bells reminded him of his wedding day. Breaks out in a sweat every hour on the hour. But mum's the word.
Okay, so you heard from one person that heard from another person that heard from another person. That's how rumors start. That doesn't mean it's true.
If only 2 bells are left, isn't it fairly easy to tell which goes where?
Easy for you, perhaps. I happen to be tone deaf. Mother likes to say I couldn't carry a tune if it hopped on my back like a chocolate frog. No point putting them back in if they don't sound just as they did before, for the sake of historical accuracy.
Perhaps I could help put the bells back up.
Really? Oh, that would be wonderful. The bells are in the bell tower just above the music room. You're certainly of more help than Adelaide.
Okay. Now that, yeah, we already did that, so we could just...
Oh, you're a credit to the school. I can't wait to hear them. I can't wait for the headmaster to hear them. I wish I could see his face. Future generations may not truly appreciate what you've done, but I do. And I hope that you do as well. You don't know how much this means for me and for Hogwarts.
I can't believe that some quests you can't be mean. It kinda sucks, to be honest.
Nice to see you, my young friend.
We're gonna do this, and then we're gonna go sell my little beasties.
Wonderful to see you. As before, I've arranged a special price on the broom upgrade for you. You'll be thrilled with that broom, I promise you.
Alright, now he's gonna talk for like eternity.
You're all set with the new upgrade. I can't wait to hear what you think. This may sound presumptuous, but...
You'd like me to report back with even more flight details?
You know me well. I feel I'm almost there. I just think I can improve broom flight a bit more. Miss Ray's is running a time trial at the South Coast course. Not ideal, really, what with rumours of Ranrock's lot and Ashwinders infiltrating the place. However, if you're flying high above them, you should be all right, I think.
Might be a bit dangerous for a broom trial. I'll see what I can do.
I hope you are able to complete these trials. I have a feeling this final upgrade is going to be a sweeping success. Do be careful, of course. I shall look forward to hearing from you soon. I look forward to our next meeting.
Okay, now we're gonna go sell our beasties.
Perhaps I could test out my new upgrade on the way.
And then we can go do that broom trial. I wish there was more broom trial. Oh. There's this shop right here.
Sorry if there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide.
Hold on. I wish that if it was like offsprings that they get, I get to sell them for more. If we breed them, they should cost more.
I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
5,000? 5,000? Are you serious? We're not doing that right now. Are we gonna do this right now? Oh my god. Alright, I'll get the full flames along the way. It's gonna take a while to get there. And we're gonna be opening the map a lot to get the full flames. Okay, let's go.
Revelio.
go that way. I think I have to go through here.
Reminds me of the time I nearly fell out of a car at Gringotts. I was only young, mind. Well, not like I'd fall out now. Lucky if I fit in one now.
What does that tell us?
Or why am I not getting the mail for it? So we have more side quests to do before the main quest.
You were born.
And we will devise a plan.
I think I know how and where
There
to
we
approach
go.
the centaurs about protecting the Snidgets. Forbidden Forest.
Revelia.
I didn't hear the chime. Unfortunately, the fact that this unique antique Muggle compass was dropped here by means the Muggle who dropped it probably wandering through Wales by now. Let's get these balloons. So as you can see, it is faster. I missed the full flame, but that's fine.
You dare slay one of my own! Protect us!
Yourself. Turn that in person, jump.
What did I just fly into? Oh my god, what did I just fly into? It's right here. I think this is a part of a quest. I'm leaving. Okay, so we're not gonna get all of the, because now I'm scared that all of them are gonna be in battles.
You're embarrassing.
Okay. Oh, damn, there's a cat. I thought it was something I can grab. Every time I see a square, I do it, and it's always a damn cat. I know some people want to get triggered by this, but I don't like I don't like cats. Oh my god, how am I supposed to get in there? How am I supposed to get it? Oh, maybe through here? Maybe through the door?
That wasn't too
Okay,
hard.
there we go. Mixed advice, precious. Sorry, I'm watching a video. I have my headphone in while I'm filming this. I don't feel like making it night, so those will probably be done at night. I mean off camera, because I don't feel like making it night.
Revelio.
This landing platform was out. It took me like so long to find it. No, not this one. This is the the one that took me so long to find is in here. Oh, there's another one.
I should investigate.
Okay. Oh. Oh.
Revelio. Revelio.
I've been going to the gym, and I'm really close to being able to do a push-up.
Revelio.
Okay, let's go. Okay. Okay, let me do this. I'm getting a lot of this knocked out. You see the octopus? Or the squid, I mean. I wish we could fly kites with them. I just noticed there was a bag there I didn't grab. It's fine. I'm on a mission anyways. There's more balloons. Alright, let's take care of this infamous foe. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's the... That's where the thing is, but let me grab these balloons first. There's another infamous foe over there, but I'm pretty sure that one's a part of a quest too. If not, I'm still gonna do it at some point anyways. I'm not gonna do all of the challenges. I had a comment on one of my lives a while ago. I forgot to answer. I read it, but I forgot to answer it.
The course looks rather deserted. I hope everything's alright.
Hufflepuff, over here.
I said if I'm gonna do all the challenges in this game, and I'm not. I'll do some of them as I play the game. But once I do the final quest, in any game that I play on the channel, once I do the final quest, I'm not gonna continue it for the channel, and that's gonna be done.
Hello again, Imelda. This course is a bit far from the castle, isn't it?
Obviously. Evidently too far for most of our classmates. Pathetic. They should be begging me to keep these trials alive, not running scared. I'm surprised our new 5th year showed up. I suppose I appreciate the effort.
That's actually, thank you.
I know I can be impatient, but I get frustrated by those who don't take things as seriously as I do. And in my experience, that's everyone. Anyway, don't let it go to your head. Right then, enough chatter. I'm confident I've posted a time you won't be able to beat.
We'll soon see how I fare, won't we? I'm ready.
Get ready to lose, Hufflepuff.
This is going well. Too difficult. Now that's more like it.
Okay, I was talking and I've been muted. I don't know how long. I think it's just from when I was talking to her. But
brilliant flying, if I do say so myself.
Hold on, I need to concentrate. I need to lower the volume of this because it's really loud and I feel like I'm talking really loud. But like I was saying, to get first place, you have to, like, you have to touch all of these yellow things. Oh, that was bad. That was really bad. I didn't get a single one. Super lens. No, I thought I missed it.
That wasn't too difficult. Brilliant.
Okay.
Did anyone else see that?
No. Okay.
That was quite something.
Impressive work today, but don't get too comfortable. I'll be on your heels in no time. My family's not going to believe the news when I tell them. They're almost as competitive as I am. Almost.
Do you get your competitiveness from your family?
You could say that. My grandfather played Quidditch for Puddlemere United. And my father, well, he was a chaser for Slytherin, but had to stop after a curse took his knees out. Said it was the Gryffindor beater. And me, I fell in love with flying the first time I saw the ground disappear beneath my feet. Something about the freedom you feel on a broom. I've not been able to stop since.
Will you keep running these courses?
I'll race them myself. Don't want to get rusty. But I won't be dealing with time trials. You're welcome to run them too. Anyway, hope we find time to fly again soon.
I take it you want to play for a team, but which one? And which position?
I'm my father's girl. A chaser through and through. You'd know that if Black hadn't cancelled Quidditch this year. As for a team, it's the Holyhead Harpies I've always dreamt of. When I'm finished with school, I'll try out. If for some reason I don't get accepted, I don't know what I'll do. Herbology, perhaps? Because if that did happen, you might as well pop me and call me a mandrake. I'd never stop screaming.
It's been fun competing against your records, Imelda.
It has been fun. Glad you're here. 5th year. Not bad. For a Hufflepuff. You take care of yourself.
Okay, let's tell whatchamacallit. I'll help you about it.
How's my favourite test flyer? Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Okay, that was weird.
Hello again, Mr. Weeks. I set a new record at the South Course.
Fantastic! Your broom performed well then?
The best upgrade yet. It flew beautifully, incredibly nimble. But with the speeds it now reaches, I can feel the wind catching beneath the seat a bit, preventing it from reaching its full potential.
Of course! Should have anticipated that. Exactly the kind of report I've come to expect from you. At last, I think I know what needs to be done for my final upgrade.
What will you do after the final upgrade is complete?
I aim to make Spintwitches the most sought-after shop in Hogsmeade. And I wouldn't mind getting back on a broom myself, just for the thrill of it. Couldn't be more pleased we made headway with the upgrades, proved the naysayers wrong, made all the hard work worth it.
I shall look forward to speaking again.
I'll be sure to send you an owl when I'm finished. Thank you again for your help.
Revelio.
Couldn't have done this without you.
Okay. Let's go talk to Natty. I mean, Poppy.
Mr. Weeks and I do make a good team.
It's mainly me, but I mean, I wouldn't have the upgrades without him, so yeah, I guess.
Revelio.
I can do this. I can do this. They will want to help.
Is this where we're meeting the Centaurs?
Well, they don't exactly know we're coming, so it's less of a meeting and more of a surprise, I suppose.
I'm not sure about this. I can't imagine they're fond of being surprised.
We don't have a choice if we want to help the Snidgets. Perhaps they'll be able to tell that we're sincere? There's something about them that's so knowing. It's almost unnerving.
I hope they can tell we're sincere, but... Poppy, centaurs are just... centaurs. They can't read your mind any better than I could.
Perhaps you're right. It's just... Never mind.
What is it?
It's nothing, truly. We've no secrets to hide.
Speaking of secrets, I do want to tell you why Victor Rookwood's after me. He's working with Ranrock, and Ranrock's after something I found at Gringotts. Fig had a portkey that led us there after the dragon attack. It's a bit of a long story, and Fig asked that I not speak of it yet.
Goodness. Well, that certainly helps explain a bit about what we saw back at Horntail Hall. Of course, I'll guard your secret as if it were my own. Even the centaurs won't know.
We'll simply be honest with them about what we're trying to do. They'll have to help us, won't they?
Yes, of course. You're absolutely right. We'll meet with them, tell them about the Snidgets, and I'm sure it'll all be fun.
Are you sure they can't read your mind or whatever? Because they sure can tell that you're here. And they didn't even see it. They just sensed you.
What do you think you're doing here, humans?
Please! We were hoping to speak with you.
Ah! I suppose you'd like a tale for your friends of the time you spoke to a centaur, and it spoke back.
No, never. We're here because we need your help.
Enough! You made a grave error in judgment in coming here, little witch.
Leave them be, Alec. We do not harm the young. It is not our way.
You forget your place, old fool. I'm the leader of this herd, and while you cling to our way, their kind continues to slaughter beasts like us without a care!
From what I can see, they have slaughtered no one. They will leave here unharmed.
Mark my words, Doran. If I ever see them again, it will be all 3 of your heads.
Foolish children. Do you know what happens to wizards who wander here? Now, follow me before
Golden Snidgets are still alive, and the poachers are after them. They know that the key to finding them lies in the moonlight, but they don't know what that means, yet. Please, help us find the Snidgets before the poachers do.
Could it be? In the south, there is a cave within which lies what the poachers seek. A moonstone. Retrieve it and place it in the henge in the forest. I, on the other hand, must go speak with the herd. Find me after you have done this.
I don't understand. So the moonlight mentioned in the journal doesn't refer to actual moonlight, but to a moonstone. What do moonstones have to do with Snidgets? And why was he so certain about where we could find one?
He could have been a bit clearer, or stayed a moment and answered our questions.
Centaurs can be cryptic. Gran says no one talks more in circles than a centaur. It is a shame how quickly he left. What was his name? Doran?
That's what the leader of the herd called him.
Well, if Doran knows something we don't, I'd rather act now and ask questions later. I can head to the library and start looking into the cave he mentioned. I'll let you know what I find.
Alright.
What are you up to now?
Let's go.
Are you ready to put an end to Harlow?
I'm ready to do what's needed to take Harlow down.
Let's go.
I know you have a plan.
We must gather information from the friends of Mr. Bickle that Archie and Mrs. Bickle mentioned. Agabus Filbert, Otto Dibble, and Mr. and Mrs. Rabe.
All right.
I suggest that you speak with each of them while I head to the Hogshead. I saw some Ashwinders heading there. And as my mother would never go near the Hogshead, she is less likely to learn of my activities than if I were to wander the village questioning its residents.
Where am I to find these friends of his?
I do not know about Mr. Rabe.
You guys gotta be ready for a long dialogue.
Is often in Hogsmeade, as is Agabus Filbert. And Otto Dibble,
I'm gonna mute myself
he works
until this
at
quest
Gladrags, so
gets
you will likely find him
non-dialogue.
there.
What sort of information am I trying to gather from these people?
They may know what evidence Mr. Bickle had against Harlow, or they may have evidence of their own. We simply need to know whatever they know.
Very well. I'll speak with them. See what I can learn.
I knew I could rely on you. We need to know how they are being blackmailed by Rookwood and Harlow. Meet me here after you have spoken with them. Hopefully, by the time you return, I will be able to move a bit more freely.
Mrs. Rabe should be nearby.
Oh, Isco, what have I done?
Mrs. Rabe, I wondered if I might speak with you about Theophilus Harlow. I'm a friend of the Bickles and I'm trying to gather evidence against him.
Poor Joanna and little Archie. And now Harlow has taken my darling Isco.
What do you mean? Why?
I'm a security guard at Gringotts, and my husband is a curse breaker for them. Harlow approached me about helping him extort my colleagues into giving him treasures from the vaults.
And you declined?
Of course I declined. Repeatedly. I thought they'd given up, until I came home one night and found my husband gone, and a note affixed to my door with a knife. The note stated that I only had a few days to reconsider helping with some banking needs, and that my husband would appreciate it if I acted quickly. But the help Harlow wants is help that I cannot give, and my dearest Isco is paying the price.
Why wouldn't Harlow extort your husband?
Isco's job is even more removed from the vaults than mine. He travels the world for the bank. He could do nothing for Harlow. I'm the one in the bank on a daily basis, which evidently makes me an enticing target for blackmail.
Have you helped Harlow since your husband was taken?
No. I'm worried sick about Isco, but he'd never want me to compromise my integrity. I also know that he's extremely clever. That said, I was hoping he would have escaped by now. It makes me concerned as to why he hasn't.
Are you sure the note means that your husband was kidnapped?
What else could it possibly mean? Besides, I came home to find that someone had trampled the daisies in our garden. It may sound silly, but those were Isco's pride and joy. He would never have let that happen.
Thank you, Mrs. Rabe. Knowing the lengths that Harlow will go to is helpful, albeit more than disturbing.
Mr. Bickle was trying to help us, but now he's gone. I don't know what to do.
I shall do all I can to get evidence against Harlow, Mrs. Rabe.
Very well. Here's the note I received. You must be careful as well. Please don't put yourself in danger.
Mrs. Rabe, we do hope you will reconsider helping us with our banking needs. We've given you an and ample time to reach a decision on your own. But we are beginning to lose our patience. We know your husband would appreciate it if you were to see the value in our working together. Shall we expect a response by week's end? Best keep this between us if you understand our
Some
meaning.
evidence worth hanging on to.
Thank you. Oh, I hope it's not too late.
Now to find Mr. Bickle's other two friends.
Okay, let's go talk to the other ones.
Otto Dibble works at Gladrags. I should check there.
But please tell me you didn't take it.
Mr. Dibble, may I speak with you? It's about Theophilus Harlow.
I've nothing to say about him. May I interest you in a stunning cravat today?
Please, sir, I would like to help. I spoke to Mrs. Bickle.
You know the Bickles? All right. But we must be discreet. Can't have Mr. Hill hearing this.
I know Mr. Hill. He was kind to me the day of the troll attack.
Oh, he's a good man. But even he wouldn't understand about Harlow. It started a few weeks ago. I was distracted, reading a note, when you-know-who came into the shop. I hid the note behind the counter and offered to help him. He stared at me for a moment, then asked me to check on an order he'd placed. I went into the storeroom to check on what turned out to be a non-existent order. When I returned, he was holding the note.
What was in the note?
It was a note from Rosie Hill, Mr. Hill's daughter. You see, we've been, well, secretly engaged these past 6 months. We haven't told Mr. Hill yet. I dare say he has higher hopes for her. Harlow advised me in no uncertain terms that my relationship with Rosie, not to mention my employment here, depended upon my cooperation.
What did he ask you to do?
It all happened so quickly. In an instant, he took a very expensive scarf from the counter, pocketed it, and smiled. He said, "Your secret is safe as long as I can supply my lady friend with delightful items like this every so often." I've been able to cover for his requests until now with some creative bookkeeping, but I can't keep it up for much longer. I'm terrified to say anything. I could never live without Rosie.
Could you give me a bit more detail about the note that might help me to identify it should I come across it?
It's on Rosie's special pink stationery. It has her monogram at the top, RH. That's how Mr. Hill would know it was real.
What have you been doing to keep the extortion a secret?
Well, as I mentioned, creative bookkeeping. And I've also been trying to cover the costs with my own savings, but I'm running out of money. Of course, none of this bodes well for my efforts to improve my circumstances and to be worthy of Rosie.
I met Mr. Hill the day of the troll attack. He was kind to me. Why don't you just tell him?
He's a lovely man. But when it comes to Rosie, I fear he loses all perspective. He'd see this as a grave betrayal. I'd lose my job instantly, and Rosie as well.
Thank you for telling me. I'm gathering evidence to take Harlow down.
I would love nothing more than to see him rotting in Azkaban, but be careful. He's an awful man and incredibly dangerous. As for Rosie's letter, should you happen upon it, I have committed it to memory. You may destroy it immediately.
Understood.
Now hurry off before Mr. Hill returns.
We're on the right track. Now to find the last of Mr. Bickle's friends. Agabus Filbert must be around here somewhere.
Hello there.
Excuse me, Mr. Filbert. I wondered if I might speak with you about your dealings with Theophilus Harlow. I hope to ease Mrs. Bickle's mind by gathering evidence against him.
Oh, tragic what happened to Bickle. He wanted me to speak out against Harlow for an act of violence committed against me. But I feared Harlow's retaliation, and so I refused.
If you had spoken out against him as Mr. Bickle asked, perhaps Harlow would be locked away by now.
Perhaps. But perhaps I would have suffered a similar fate.
You said that Harlow committed an act of violence against you. Could you tell me what happened?
Before my extraordinary wife, Dulcibella, passed away, she had just completed a small book of poetry. As a surprise for her birthday, one she never had the chance to celebrate, I had the book beautifully bound and plated in gold. One day, Harlow came calling to punish me for having spoken out against the Neanderthals that comprised Rookwood's lot. Before I knew it, I'd been petrified, and Harlow was rifling through my home. He found the book of poetry, with its exquisite gold plating. I watched helplessly, lying there in my entranceway as he walked away with the book, laughing as he went. I was shaken to my core. Still am, to be honest.
I imagine you fear Harlow retaliating again. But do you mind if I share this information with Officer Singer?
I suppose I have no choice. This extortion can't go on forever. You can pass it on to anyone who may be willing to help. Harlow does not like people talking, as you already know.
I've spoken with Mr. Bickle's friends. Now to find Natty.
I can fly over there once I'm no longer in the no zone. How is all that still considered inside Hogsmeade?
Natty to be late. She said
Oh
she
no,
was
that's
going
just the
to
quest.
Hogshead. Perhaps I'll find her there.
I like doing this. It's quick and easy.
Natty must be around here somewhere.
Can I not? I always was able to do that, but whatever. Whatever.
Natty's wand. She can cast without it. She wanted me to find this. She's in trouble. Revelio will show me where she was taken.
Nosy little students get what's coming to them.
Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. Footprints led to this room. There must be another way forward.
Oh, sorry.
The hidden door. Revelio. Natty must have been taken this way. I need to find her quickly. I'd better be sure I'm not seen.
Harlow says her friend has been reckless enough. He wants them alive.
Only a Hogwarts student is arrogant enough to come in here alone.
Expulse them. That one hurt.
Boom. How strong I am, and these people still want to fight me? here's the love letter. You are as dear to me as Augure, whose voice. Oh no, this is his poem. Whose voice foretells the coming rain. You are as loved by me as a corrupt could be, whose loyalty is true and plain. You have cast a spell over my heart. I want it not undone. This is why I hate poems, because like the way I read it doesn't make sense. You have charmed me from the very start. You have always been the one.
Book of poems that was taken from Agabus Filbert. He'll be thrilled to have this back.
Wait, so okay, so they just expect to get married without Till finding out? Like,
I've never been afraid of the dark.
I'm trying to find the letter.
Revelio.
Can't get that. Oh, this is the love letter. My darling Otto, I have read your last letter over and over, and I am certain to read it again. Each hour until we are able to meet, I dread the notion that I will not see you soon, but I am not without hope. I long for the day that our engagement can be shared with those whom we love, especially my dear father. I do not wonder at your wanting to wait until you are more settled, my love. And I know you are doing all you can to ensure that such a situation is within your grasp. Please allow me to say that these past few months of being unable to share publicly the feelings which exalt me to my utmost pinnacle of happiness have been an existential challenge indeed. And now I am off to read your letter once more. Your affectionately, Rosie.
Dibbles' love letter from Rosie. He wanted me to destroy this if I found it.
But like, how about we don't destroy it and we blackmail him with it, and then he gives me all his money. Ah. Let's go here. Oh, this is just the other side of where we just were. Okay. Let's go find Natty.
Natty must be here somewhere. Revelio. Alohomora.
Alohomora. There we go. How's the question not working?
Abe? Daisy told me you'd been abducted.
She spoke with my wife. How is she?
Worried about you. Are you all right?
I am all right. Thank you for coming. These locks are cursed, and there's an anti-apparition jinx on the cells. Even Natty's skill with wandless magic cannot free us. I need you to find my wand.
Mr. Abe, I found your wand.
Well done. I knew it was nearby. Now, you best stand back. One never knows how a curse will react to being broken.
Thank you, Mr. Isco.
My pleasure. And thank you, my friend. We owe our lives to your bravery. I may be too weak to disapparate with you both, but I can try.
You go ahead. Find Officer Singer. We will get out of here on our own.
Very well. But be careful. Thank you, my young friends.
Be prepared for a fight. These Ashwinders must pay.
Alright, we gotta get out of here now. Yeah, we're here.
Let's find Officer Singer and put an end to Harlow once and for all.
Nuts I own.
Okay.
I should have known. And you, the troll dispatcher. Oh, thank goodness.
It's Vanquisher.
Isco Rabe told me a couple of students had rescued him. Should have known it was you two.
Is Mr. Rabe all right?
He is. I sent him home to his wife, Miss Onai. Your mother will not be pleased to learn that you're still risking your safety pursuing these dangerous men.
Actually, Officer Singer, Natty and I learned of several Hogsmeade residents who've had their lives threatened by the Ashwinders. In addition to abducting Mr. Rabe to blackmail his wife and Natty, Rookwood and Harlow have also extorted Agabus Filbert and Otto Dibble.
I will look into all of that. As for the two of you, I appreciate what you're trying to do, but you are taking great risk. Next time, please let the authorities handle the Ashwinders.
Nope.
With all due respect, officer, the authorities haven't done much about any of this.
There's more to taking down an organization like the Ashwinders than simply storming in and hauling them off based on a few accusations. I must insist
A
that you
few
leave them to us.
accusations.
We shall have no further
Accusations? Do you
discussion on
want to see these letters, Ho?
Natsai, you may wish to speak with your mother about this before I do.
My mother will not like this. Thank you again for rescuing me. We shall speak soon.
Sometimes Natty don't really be thinking, like, of course they're gonna tell your mother. Oh, well, we got a letter.
I'm truly awed by what we've accomplished. The final broom upgrade is better than even I expected.
Okay, got you. Coming, I'm coming. This is what I've been saving up for.
Hello again.
This is what I've been saving up for.
Without your help. As always, I have a special prize for you.
I like how this did not take as long as the second one did.
I truly enjoyed working with you. Thank you for believing in me. The Ashwinders have ceased pestering me. I suspect that's your doing. Thank you from me and Rosie both. We're just leaving for our honeymoon after we tell Mr. Hill of our recent marriage. Wish me luck.
Oh, they got married. Oh, that is so cool. He's not gonna be happy. Okay, let's go talk to her. Where's Pig?
Hello, Professor. I have news. The goblins are looking for something. Another repository. They've built drills to help with their search.
Most troubling.
Are these repositories like the broken container I found at Rookwood Castle?
They are. I fear we have no time to lose. Have a look at the map. Fortunately, the next trial is fairly nearby.
It's Hogwarts.
As you know, I was headmistress in my time.
I did not know that.
My portrait hangs in the
No,
headmaster's
I did know that,
office.
but at the time I didn't know that.
I witnessed Professor Black learn of your arrival. And I'll confess that I wondered about you.
Wait, is the next trial in the headmaster's office?
It is. I had hoped that when the time came, the occupant of that office would be of help to us. Unfortunately, this headmaster seems wildly unconcerned with anything but himself. You'll need to access the office while he's away.
I understand. Very well. We'll find some way to get in.
Good. I shall meet you in my portrait there. Until then.
It'll be easier if they don't change the...
How will I gain access to the headmaster's office? Perhaps Professor Fig will know what to do.
Or some things were meant to be. I was watching a clip of Elvis, sorry, that a while ago, and that song's stuck in my head. Oh, I'm not done with this. Help, falling in love with you. I'm always gonna be belting the song, sorry. Well, it's mainly that one because that's the one that I've been obsessed with recently. Because of that one clip. Oh, we got a spill point. Oh, I want this. I want to deal damage. We don't have a single quest. Where quest? Let's go in front of Professor Fig's office. Okay. Yep. Get ready for this trial. This is my favorite trial of the game. My favorite quest of the game is the Haunted Hogsmeade shop quest. My favorite trial is this one.
Fig, the keepers have shown me where the next trial is.
Has something changed?
Lodgok and I have learned that the goblins are searching for another repository, like the one we saw at Rookwood Castle. And I discovered that they're building massive drills to help in their search. Professor Fitzgerald seemed very concerned.
I see. Ranrock clearly knows even more than we suspected.
And sir, there's something else. Lodgok knew Miriam.
He knew Miriam?
They encountered each other at Rookwood Castle. She was doing research. That's where she found the container with the port key. He liked her so much that he let her leave with it, despite orders from Ranrock.
I don't know what to say. She could win over almost anyone. I want to hear more of this. And, in fact, I'd like to speak with Lodgok directly. But we've no time now. Where is the next trial?
Believe it or not, it's in the headmaster's office.
Incredible. Very well. You'll need the password to get past the stone gargoyle. The headmaster's house elf will know it.
I don't know the headmaster's house elf. Will he even speak to me? I imagine he's loyal to the headmaster.
He is. So you'll need a disguise. I have just the thing. A polyjuice potion. You'll look and sound like Professor Black.
Wait, doesn't polyjuice potion require a bit of the person you want to change into? And take ages to brew?
It does.
So how do you already have polyjuice potion to change into Professor Black?
One never knows when such a thing may come in handy. Let's just say I felt the need to be prepared for anything after my fruitless trip to the Ministry on his behalf. Now, time is of the essence. Drink up and I shall explain more.
This is why I like doing it, because I love changing into him and being mean to the students. It still weirds me out that he just has it ready. Wait, no, I wanted to see Professor Black in my outfit.
How do you feel?
Incredible. I won't forget that taste anytime
It also
soon.
doesn't change your voice in the
How do
movie,
I
so
sound?
I don't know why
Convincing.
it changes it here.
I've taken the
Changes it
liberty
in
of
this here.
transfiguring your robes. As we discussed, you'll need the password from Scrope, who could be anywhere in the castle. You might look for Professor Kagawa. She's taken to badgering the poor elf about Quidditch in the hopes that he can convince Black to change his mind. Thus far, unsuccessfully.
I see. But what if Professor Black sees me?
Leave him to me. I shall tell him where to meet a liaison from the Ministry in Hogsmeade. That should give you plenty of time.
Thank you, Professor. I suppose we'll meet again in the map chamber.
It's rather strange to hear gratitude coming from Professor Black. I'll see you there.
Now to find the headmaster's house elf.
Okay, let's go. Oh, I can't do anything. I can't rebel. I have to run.
Professor, a moment of your... Professor, I was hoping to catch you.
Why don't they call him headmaster? He's a headmaster.
Places to be.
Of course, sir. Only... you'd asked me about a particular potion, and well, I
did? I did, yes. Well, spit it out, Sharp. I don't have all day.
Probably best not to discuss it here, sir.
Really? Why can't we talk about potions here? Seems fine to me.
Very well. I've brewed the cure for boils you wanted. I can drop it by your office when it's convenient.
Of course, yes. No need for the cloak and dagger. Simply have a student deliver it.
A student. Very well, sir, if you insist.
I do. And thank you, Sharp. I just hope you've brewed enough for all my boils.
Now, to determine which...
When I witness what passes for magic in these halls, I simply mourn for the few...
I heard the headmaster approaching.
Gareth! Mr. Weasley, what are you doing here? Don't you have, somewhere to be?
Oh, Professor, yes, of course. All sorts of places I'd rather be right now. Do you need something from me?
I'm looking for my house elf. Surely you've seen him?
Ah, the little one-eared fellow. I saw him heading to the Great Hall moments ago, muttering on about your, sterling graces, sir.
I am watching you, Mr. Weasley. Mr. Redding, who owns Honeydukes, tells me some of his billywig stings recently went missing. Prime potion ingredient. And I know you fancy yourself a skilled potioneer.
What? But, sir, I haven't been anywhere near Honeydukes.
Bah! That's enough from you. Just know that I have eyes and ears everywhere. On your way, Mr. Weasley.
Well, there's one for my diary.
Oh my god, his diary.
I wonder almost daily why I accepted this.
Professor Black.
Mr. Gaunt, where do you think you're going?
I beg your pardon, sir. I'm simply on my way outside.
Taking the day off, eh? Typical student, wasting the hours away.
I have to write 20 inches on Dittany and its uses. Was heading to the greenhouse.
Ah, yes. Mixed with bubo tuber pus makes a fine mustache paste. Yes, mustache paste. I find.
Oh my god.
Right, sir. You don't seem yourself.
I assure you I am quite healthy, Gaunt. If I need a medical diagnosis, I shall head to St. Mungo's.
Something is...
Professor, a word? Professor Black? Again, it is not too late to reconsider your decision regarding Quidditch. We could still have trials and a somewhat shortened season. It would be better than none at all.
But the injury, Madam Kogawa.
Professor, more than one student has taken a bludger to the head on our pitch. I dare say it knocked some sense into them. And they're fine now. The fact that it happened to be a pureblood, well, that's no reason to...
What nonsense! That you would trivialize the health of a student over a silly game.
A silly game? You are quite impossible sometimes. Sir, I've a good mind to write to the Department of Magical Games and Sports at the Ministry about you.
Good idea. I can even provide the parchment should you need it. Now, where is my elf?
Parchment? Very well, I will, and with pleasure. And I spotted Scrope in the Great Hall. Seems to be avoiding me.
I wonder why. Good day, Madam Kogawa.
Sorry, y'all. I'm trying to do something real quick. Probably a bad time to do it, but I'm still gonna try. Okay. Okay, let's go.
What did we do to deserve him as a head?
Stand proud, purebloods. The future is yours.
I think I'm going the right way. Yeah.
Miss Broom, a word.
Oh, Professor, this is an interesting surprise. It's Bloom, by the way.
Remind me of your area of affinity, Broom. OWLs are swift approaching.
Charms, sir. Non-verbal spells. Might work on one that makes me disappear.
Well, keep at it, Broom. And before you know it, you'll be as invisible as that new fifth year seems to be.
Well, they're as good as invisible to me, sir. Rotten little extortionist holding my diary hostage.
What was that, Broom?
Nothing, sir.
Speaking of invisible, where's my blasted house elf?
Something seems a little off with it.
Chewing with your mouth open? Where are you?
Professor, a word, please.
Oh my god.
Hello, Professor Black.
Ah, Professor Weasley. How delightful to see you.
Sir?
Since I have you here, I wonder if I might, speak with you about Professor Fig.
Oh, very well.
I've decided to give him a bit more, leeway with his time.
Leeway, Professor? Are you sure that's wise? I confess I do worry for his students. He's rarely here as it is.
Ah, well, yes. He's handling some official ministry business for me.
I see. But, sir, if I may, I am wary of how much time the new fifth year seems to be spending away from the castle, supposedly on Professor Fig's behalf. I've heard unsettling rumors of their escapades. Everything from sneaking into the Forbidden Forest to confronting Ranrock's loyalists and Rookwood's lot.
What? Goodness. You cannot believe everything you hear, Professor. No, you cannot. I mean, I shall keep an eye on Fig. You simply keep doing the wonderful job that you're doing. Simply wonderful.
Thank you. But I'm happy to look into...
Good. That'll be all, Weasley. I mean, Professor Weasley. Good day.
A wonderful job. Leeway for Professor Fig. I shall never understand.
That ought to give Professor...
Wait until Master sees what a wonderful job Scrope is doing.
Ahem. Attention, students.
I like this.
I hereby decree that the Great Hall be forthwith decorated in the dignified banners of Hufflepuff. I shall be taking no questions at this time. Or ever.
Because you could change it to your class. I say do that if you want to do it. Do it before you talk to the house elf, to Scrope right here. Because then, in the middle of your speech, you will, the potion starts wearing off.
Scrope!
Oh, greetings, Master.
Remind me of the password to my office.
Oh, but Master made Scrope swear never to tell anyone. Even Master himself.
How dare you question me? I've a mind to give you a matching set of ears.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir. Scrope begs forgiveness. It is the Black family motto, Master.
Right. Of course.
Master does remember it.
It's purebloods forever, isn't it?
Close, Master. Scrope thinks Master is indeed testing Scrope. It is always pure.
Obviously.
And, of course, as Master knows, in French.
Ah! Yes, of course. I order you to pronounce it for me.
Oh. But Master knows that Scrope's French is most pitiful. Oh, very well.
Toujours pure.
Ha! Thank you.
Toujours
Never speak
pure.
of this conversation with me or anyone else.
Of course, sir. Scrope shall try his best to keep out of Master's way.
Good.
The polyjuice potion's wearing off. I best get out of sight.
I wonder if I just stand here, what would happen? Nothing, okay.
Made it just in time. It's wearing off.
Yeah, like, no one's seen you come over here.
Worked. Now, to speak the password to the gargoyle.
Here's the thing, no one saw me come up here, and then no one's gonna see me come down. And then no one's gonna notice that the headmaster has not come down yet. I don't know. Let's fast travel to the trophy room, which is here. And I can do the last Hogwarts secret too. Okay. This morning's crystal gazing was most discouraging. I was initially thrilled to see the Ministry of Magic in my future. The atrium appeared to me clear as day. I've always dreamed of working there. However, as the ashram dissolved into a sea of rooms, endless rows of them, my elation turned into despair. Am I destined for a future in broom regulation control? The tedium would rival the song of a fooper for my sanity. For now, I must accept that I am simply not naturally inclined towards divination. Although perhaps a subtle skill in that, I can sense that. Likely so. Whose room is this? I don't know. Oh, here's some paper. Whoa! Delighted to receive your recent owl. Sounds as if you are, as usual, rising to the challenge presented not only the students but also a certain headmaster. Your patience knows no bounds. Whose sister is this? I don't know whose room this is. Speaking of patience, thank you for all that you've done for Gareth. No, this is Professor Weasley's room. Your instincts are sharp indeed. A delicate balance of discipline and encouragement, creative encouragement, is all he needs. I confess I am glad that his fellow students replaced his own family when it comes to trying his latest brews. Marvelous how he spins it. You're the first lucky ones. Never mentions possibility of untoward reactions. Well, I must be off. Apologies for the short no. Seems the youngest has got herself into a bit of a predicament. Tossed a garden gnome into the neighbor's dirigible plums again. Anyway, hope to see you at the holidays. Sending my love, G.
Revelio.
What?
Alohomora. Revelio.
My gear slots are full. What the? As discussed, I have corresponded with my goblin acquaintance at Gringotts. Professor Hackett, okay. All have condemned Ranrock's actions and have, but so they know about Ranrock and they have done nothing. And some have privately considered that his motive may not be what they seem. From what I've heard of his treatment towards others of his own kind, those who refuse to join his ranks, I am inclined to agree with our friend at the banks. I will let you know what more I hear. Suffice it to say that for now we must remain vigilant. Oh yeah, because Sharp works in the ministry, right? He's a professor, but he also works for the ministry as an Auror. Or he doesn't work at the ministry anymore, but they do use him every once in a while when they need him. As an Auror. Makes sense. We can unlock this secret once we're done exploring
The gargoyle. That's where I need to speak the password.
Oh, that's not what I meant. Do I not have Lumos yet? I'll grab that field guide page after I come grab this one. I usually don't ever unlock all of the Alohomoras until after I do this quest, so then I have to come back. I either have to come back to do it or I just forget. Headmaster Office Gargoyle. The staircases that leads to the headmaster's office is guarded by an enchanted gargoyle that will let only those who know the password enter. Though anyone choosing to visit the current occupants of the office is difficult to fathom. Okay, let's go.
Toujours pure.
I wish they did it the way Harry Potter did it in the movie.
All the elite
Or you just
wizarding
stand there and
families
it
have the
brings you.
Revelio.
Oh. Man, whatever. My fault.
It's good to see you.
All thanks to Professor Fig's quick thinking. Now what?
Approach the pedestal in the antechamber and read the book that appears.
What can I expect to find in the book?
A story. I cannot say more. You may recognize some elements of it, as I was inspired by a tale with which many wizarding children are familiar.
I suspect there will be more to this than reading a book.
Your suspicions are correct. We shall speak when you are finished.
Has this been under the headmaster's nose all this time?
Okay. Apothecary receipt. Cure for boils, 1 vial. Receipt. Hair tonic. Mustache wax. Bundidmon pomade. Comb pearl handled. Back scratcher gold handled. Doxicide. Paid in a very small part. Remainder of the bill to ministry.
Revelio.
Oh, look at the pensive. Where the pensive will be. Oh, it's over here. The sorting hats. The sorting hat. This enchanted hat was created by 4 founders of Hogwarts as the means by which students would be placed into one of the 4 schoolhouses. Skilled at legimancy, the sorting hat can see into the wearer's head, allowing it to determine their thoughts and abilities. Ooh. I'm just now learning basically like what it's used for. I still haven't gotten the pink one. I have a pink one on it right now, but it's not the pink one that I want. There we go. So I haven't been able to get. Oh my god, he has a. Oh, I can't destroy it. Dear Phineas, the children have been asking about your return. Belvina, in particular, chooses to do so each day at breakfast and is engulfed in a sulk when I remind her that you are ensuring the quality of her future education. Serious and Serious! I'm sorry, I'm just so happy. Sirius and Phineas rarely send me an owl, although when they do, they never mention you. I'm certain they're proud of you and all that you're doing for Hogwarts. Having one's father as headmaster is a tremendous honor. Merlin, help me. Sickness is now crawling and follows Arcturus about like an unwelcome shadow. Arcturus is begging for an invisibility potion, and frankly, I can't blame him. I'd be tempted to brew one if it weren't for the eternal sniveling that Cygnus would regale me with. Perhaps we shall see you during the next school holiday, but please don't feel any obligation. We can manage, Ursula. You can go see your children.
Revelio.
Where's the key? Is the key not in here? Or is it over here? Can I not go over here because of the quest? Oh, that sucks.
That must be the pedestal. Professor Fitzgerald, can you hear me?
I am here. In this place, you may call me Eve. You shall be witness to a fable. Pay attention. Things are not always as they seem.
At first, not gonna lie, this quest.
Cautiously. Use the tools you encounter to find me.
This quest took me forever.
Is a cloak. In this place,
I look
as in
bald.
life, death takes many forms. Avoid each of them at all costs.
Oh, I didn't re-up my potions. I mean, I didn't,
I should have run when I could.
They're gone. For now. I need to get out of here. I need to time this just right. I see. A staircase straight ahead.
Let's go. When I first played this quest, it was so hard. That scared the mess out of me. I remember that. Like everybody be thinking this quest is super easy and it should have been harder and stuff. And I'm like, this quest is, but like also I feel like those people have been playing games for forever. This is only the second, not counting Nintendo games, like Mario games, not counting that. This is the second game I've ever played in my life. The first one I've ever played was, that's not Mario, was Disney Dreamlight Valley, which that's super easy, you know. And then I played this one because it's like I heard it came out and I wanted it, so my brother bought it, and it was hard for me. Like it was really hard. This whole game was hard for me, but especially this quest. This quest was, oh my god, so impossible. Like it felt impossible. And it took me a lot. I think it took me 2 days if I remember correctly. No, like it took me the day that I started it, and then I decided to take a break from it because I couldn't figure it out.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
I decided to take a break because I was getting frustrated.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
Oh. I thought I could make it. Oh my god, what did I just hit? Oh god, I didn't let it. Okay.
I best move while I can. Neve must be here somewhere.
Are you serious? It made me start from the beginning.
Too many. I must cross this road as fast as I can.
Oh no. Okay, so.
That's where I need to go. But I need to find a way past them.
So, but yeah, so it was really hard, and it took me, like, the day that I started it, I got frustrated. This isn't, all this, I did it in one day. I'll show you, but you guys, like, will see what took me a while. It's gonna probably take me a while in this quest too, because it's on hard, but also my gear slots are pretty high up there, so should be good. But,
nothing this way, but more danger. There must be another way to find you. I need to turn back. There's no getting past them that way. Oh, close tight.
The battle that we do, where we fight a lot of stuff, where we fight death and trolls and all that, that I did it one day. I got frustrated. Then I did it again the next day, and it took me forever. I had like 7 potions, and the 7 potions were not enough. No, I had 4. 3 or 3. I had 3. And then I didn't realize that around the arena, not like before you get into the arena part. Why can't I run? There. there are health potions, like there's Wiggenweld, so then I had 7.
That's the way forward.
And I could not for the life of me do it, so then what I ended up doing was when I died, I abandoned the quest, right? I abandoned the quest, and then I brewed more Wiggenweld, so I had 25. And that's when I started really using the room of requirements.
This is the way forward.
Yeah, that's when I started using the room of requirements.
Now, where are you, Neve?
It was really fun at that point. Once I had like all the Wiggenweld, it was over.
What have yet to find me?
By the time I finished that quest,
you will be unable to hide.
Mm-hmm.
Wield the wand you see before you. Do not squander its extraordinary power.
It's the Elder Wand. Come on. Oh, it's over here. But yeah, by the time I ended that quest, I started with 25, and I ended with like 10. I think I used like all of them, almost all of them, and it was crazy. But I also never realized that they give you a spell set, like you can't use your own spell set.
I've never felt such power.
And I can't use the tool, or the wheel tool either. The good part about this is that the spells, in your ancient magic meter, they re-up very, very quickly. Okay. But yeah, it was super fun, and even though like it was really hard, I enjoyed the mess out of this quest. But yeah, so you have that, and then there's like 2 more up here. Alright, y'all. I'm ready for my favorite fight of the game. Except, well, besides, the final boss, obviously. I definitely pressed. Ah! I need to put Pego. Oh. I was waiting for him to bring the new people in. Okay, let's go. I'm sick. But yeah, this is a lot easier than last time. This, when I finally made it to this one, I was like, oh my god, there's 2 trolls. Oh, I didn't mean to heal. I could have taken one more hit. There we go. Oh. I have to make sure I'm close because sometimes I accidentally use it on these little guys. I know like I only had like one more left, but I would refuse him to hit. I refuse to let him hit me and then I die and then I have to do all this all over again. So even if it's a waste of a potion, I'm still gonna heal. Okay. Quest is really, I love this quest. It never gets old.
A single stone. This must be for me.
I wish you can keep the Elder Wand, but whatever.
You are far from finished. Pass through the mourners ahead.
I can't believe she's...
Dear sweet.
Let us always... We won't be the same without her.
I wish we fought that big death dude though.
You found me, but you cannot undo what has been done. The magic of the stone can only conjure a shadow of my former self. But there is no light without shadow, as there is no shadow without light. Simply because you can eliminate darkness does not always mean that you should. Remember that as you witness my memory.
Isadora, what you did for your father was remarkable.
Well, wasn't it? And Percival needn't worry about the strands of emotion or the traces that this magic leaves. I found a way to contain all of it.
You haven't stopped.
Goblin silver.
You spoke to a goblin about this.
Don't worry, he has no idea what we're containing.
We don't know what effect any of this may have. The emotions, the dark traits.
You sound like Percival. And as it happens, I do know. It is a source of strength, of focus. Somehow it enhances my ability to wield magic.
I don't follow, Isadora.
I think we can harness it.
Power like this is not to be toyed with. In the wrong hands,
You saw what I did for my father. Oh, Neve, imagine the good we could do. Everyone is in some kind of pain.
What are you doing?
Breathe it in. Can you feel it?
Oh, Isadora. This must stop. All of it.
You've kept this power to yourselves for so long because you fear it. I choose to embrace it.
Sorry, y'all, I heard that noise, so I went to go investigate.
Is it true? Has someone completed the first 3 trials?
It is, and I have.
But you are so...
Young. I know. You must be Professor Bakar.
I am.
Pleased to meet you. The pensive memory I just witnessed. Was Isadora inhaling painful emotions?
She was.
I found it disturbing. But how did she gain power from it? How did she harness it?
It was disturbing. Although, I wonder that you are
I clicked
asking
the wrong
about
option.
her power. I hesitate to reveal the location of my pensive to someone who, perhaps, has yet to understand the responsibility of power.
I can assure you, Professor.
I hate him.
I do.
I hate
In fact, what you don't yet know is that a
this
dangerous
keeper.
goblin called
He is
Ranrock
the
has
most
access to the
annoying and the
repository at
most
Rookwood
irritating.
Castle. He has learned to harness the contents of it as a source of immense power. He plans to use that power against wizard kind. We have no time to waste.
I see. Nonetheless, the knowledge you shall gain after you witness my memories is too valuable to share without further consideration. I shall require time to confer with the other keepers.
Sorry, I know
It seems we have no choice but to wait, frustrating as it is. I heard what you told Professor Bakar. Isadora was inhaling emotions to gain power?
She was, and she pulled emotions as she did from her father, from Professor Fitzgerald, without permission.
Monstrous.
What's more, she said that she found a way to store the traces of magic she extracted in goblin silver.
The repositories?
Possibly. There's something I didn't get a chance to tell you earlier. Ranrock has been digging at locations tied to the 5 names he found in the journals of a goblin metalworker named Bragbor.
5 names? The Keepers, and who else? Isadora Morganac?
Precisely. That's how he's been one step ahead of us. Gringotts, the Tower, Rookwood Castle.
If the Keepers won't tell you where the next trial is yet, I say we at least maintain a watch on Ranrock. Perhaps he'll lead us to more information.
Perhaps. I hope to hear from Lodgok soon. I haven't heard anything since I learned of the drills. Oh, and as you've probably guessed by now, your Polyjuice plan worked like a charm.
I knew it would. I may have done too good a job distracting Black. I had no idea he can't hold his fire whiskey.
Okay. But yeah, I'm sorry guys. I know a lot of people hate when people talk through cutscenes, and I am very guilty of doing that, and I will try my very best to stop.
I shouldn't have reacted so bitterly about your goblin friend. I apologize. I hope we can finish what we started with the triptych. Please meet me at the southern coast. We can search for the final canvas piece.
What? Professor Weasley, I didn't hear that. Deke tells me he shared with you his experience with the Phoenix. Check in with him when you get the chance. He has an idea for you and thought worth exploring. Yes, I could get a Phoenix. There's a side quest, the Phoenix. Yep. Sorry. Oh, the history of magic class. Oh. Yep, unicorn right here. I'll do this quest. This is gonna be the last quest I do for this episode. It's gonna be the worst one because I have to catch a damn unicorn.
Is everything alright?
Oh, bless you. Oh, thank you for asking. I'm Betty. Betty Bugbrook. And no, everything is not all right. It's my dear friend Hazel. She's in trouble.
Hazel?
Yes. Oh, she's a unicorn. Known her for years. She doesn't like to leave the forest, so I visit her once a week to brush out her mane and bring her some treats. Her coat is glorious. Well, the last time I saw her, we were violently attacked by a pack of wolves. Hazel, loyal friend that she is, leapt in front to protect me, and in the process, I fear she may have been injured.
I'm sorry to hear that.
I want to help her, but she seems to have gone into hiding. Out of fear, I'd imagine. I know you Hogwarts students learn a fair bit about caring for beasts. Perhaps you could find my unicorn friend and get her somewhere safe so that she can heal.
How did you become so close with the unicorn?
It was luck, truly. I came across her when she was a little golden foal. Didn't even have a horn yet. Oh, she trusted me straight away. We'd play together for hours. Oh, I do hope she'll be all right. Unicorn hair is a valuable wand core, and I suppose losing a hair or two mightn't hurt her. But I'm terrified those poachers will want her for her blood, to keep themselves alive. And that is more than I can bear to think of.
Yeah, but there are consequences to drinking unicorn blood. You can live longer, but a cursed life.
I'll keep an eye out for your unicorn friend and take her to safety if I see her.
Oh, you've a good soul. I can always tell. Please, don't risk your own safety, though. I don't know precisely where she is, but I can tell you that her den is north of Hogsmeade. And although I haven't been able to brush her lately, I imagine she still has the brightest, most beautiful coat of her entire herd. Remember?
We're really gonna get a unicorn, a unicorn. Unicorn, unicorn, a unicorn, a unicorn. And then off camera, this is going to be hard enough to catch this damn unicorn. So, off camera, I will catch a second unicorn.
Not sure how I'd fare in a little... I need to look for a unicorn with a beautifully bright coat. Sounds as if she's in trouble.
Because I need them. Even if I don't breed them, just to sell them.
Revelia. Come on, Hazel.
Hmm. Yeah, I'm gonna catch this unicorn real quick. No way she's heard me say Revelia, bro. Come on, Hazel. Where'd she go? Bruh, how did she hear me? Got her. Got her. Got her
I
ass.
can take Hazel back to her.
Oh, it's the fastest I've caught her. Usually I get to like the last one and then she runs off and then I have to do it again because I don't catch up to her on time.
Madam Bugbrook, I found your unicorn friend, Hazel.
Oh, what a relief! Is she all right? Are you all right? Do you have a safe place for her to stay?
We're both fine, and I can keep her safe, I promise. But I wonder if you can help me with the costs of caring for her.
Oh, I'm so relieved. And of course, it's worth almost any amount of galleons to make sure my dear girl is cared for. Take good care of Hazel now.
Okay. Now let's go to the room. And put her in a vivarium. That's gonna end up... Well, I'm probably not gonna put her in a vivarium now.
Has some exciting news to share.
Yeah. I'm gonna put her in here for now. I'm gonna put them in here. Oh, I can't. Okay, I'm gonna put them... I like to put my unicorns in the vivarium that I get from oh, this one, the Phoenix, because that one I feel like is more unicorny. But I'll put them in here for now. Let me just put these back here. Alright. Jesus Christ. Hey. What do you mean? Okay. Oh, wait. I might as well until I get that vivarium. Okay. I'm gonna quickly grab all of this. My chopping cabbages are full.
That relic is the key to saving Anne. I know it. Meet me outside of Feltron as soon as you can.
I don't remember putting all of these Wiggenweld potions here, but... Oh, yeah, you know, I do. Never mind, I do remember, and then I just walked away and never grabbed them. And then I was like, oh, wait, I don't have any more Wiggenweld. I didn't re-up my Wiggenweld potions. And I was like, I did, I just didn't grab them. Okay. And now that I did that, I can go ahead and end the episode. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure you guys like, comment, and subscribe. And then hit that bell button to be notified every time I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one.